this podcast I'm recording for one of the assignment we recently completed. In fact, it is ongoing, but yeah, there is major task we have completed for a DD, which is done for a company that is getting a 25 CR funding. So my colleague Geetha, she's a chartered accountant. Let me introduce to you today. So she is the one behind completing the whole work on the DD. So Geetha, to our audience, what do you want to explain about DD? What exactly is the DD? What work you did for the DD? What exactly the last 15 days of your hectic schedule in the DD? Audience want to hear.
Okay. So first of all, hello audience. Uh, my work in the DD is actually tough because we completed it in a very short duration. So starting with what is DD? So DD is actually a report which will give our investors whether we are giving the actual information which has happened or not. Okay. So if a person wants to invest in a company, how will he know what has actually happened, how much is our financial performance, how much is the growth that the company will have? So due diligence will help investor know about the company.
Yeah. So that's a good point. So I have few questions on it. So there were two types of DDs. One was a legal
Yes.
DD, and the other was a financial. So what's the difference between both of them?
Okay. So legal DD is all about whether all your legal compliances are met or not.
Okay.
Financial example, let's say ROC filings, like when you're incorporating a company, whether you have filled all your ROC filings, whether you have informed the register by filing the ROC forms with all the charges what you have done, all the loans what you have taken, like that. If there is any default, then there will be a remark in your legal DD report.
Okay, great. So I think, yeah, that's important. So as my understanding also goes, so legal DD covers all the legal aspects of the business. So all agreements, rental agreements, business agreements, employee agreements, also things related to ROC charges. So everything, whatever covers as a part of the legal part of the business is part of the legal DD.
Yes.
Now financial due diligence. So what exactly we do in financial due diligence?
In financial due diligence is actually about the financial viability of the company. So how company performed in the previous years and how it is going to perform in the future years. It includes the projections also. So in financial due diligence, we will have all the working capital related, how much working capital is getting blocked, whether we are utilizing the funds to the core. Then about the loans, how is our capital structure, how much we are investing from the, like we are raising from shareholders, how much is taken from the interest bearing funds. So financial DD is ultimate about the profitability and how much fund is required and how much investment can we put in the company.
So things like the DD team, they will check would be around the audit reports. They will also check the revenue, the sales.
Yes.
They will also check expenses. So what they will try to do is whatever we have shown in the books as the numbers, whether it's a profit number, sales numbers, are actually correct.
Yes.
The timely payment of GST also would be covered.
Yes.
And the TDS, ESI, PF, PT, whatever compliances related payments, is this part of the financial due diligence?
Actually, yes. But in financial due diligence, they will check whether you paid it correctly or not.
Okay.
But in legal due diligence, they will check whether you paid in time or not.
Very nice, very nice. So there's a difference between.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Great. So a lot of other things are covered. What is that? Basically, accounts payable is correct. Accounts payable, accounts receivable, inventory.
Yes.
So all these things are also checked.
Yeah. Under working capital, all the aspects which are shown, like accounts receivables, accounts payables, inventory, how you're managing inventory, and the aging reports, whether your recovery is good or not from the debtors, and are there any non-moving items in the stock. So everything is covered. Every aspect in utilization of funds is covered in financial due diligence.
Very nice. So now some typical questions.
Yeah.
How was your experience?
Yeah, this is my first experience in due diligence.
Very nice. Very nice.
So in execution, it's actually a learning process also. Since it is my first time, I have learned many new things. There is much exposure in this.
Very nice.
So maybe like sometimes in due diligence, if we keep our records wisely, like everything, all the structure is organized, means due diligence is a very easy thing. It's only provision of all the data to the due diligence people. But sometimes when the books are not maintained properly, when the data is not compiled and kept properly, then it is a task. Now you have to start from the scratch, prepare the reports, and then provide it to them. It is actually tough.
Yeah. So, but one more thing which I need to appreciate you, that you joined us 1.5 months before, and this project came to us in the October 1st week. Now, between October 1st week and then finishing the due diligence, collecting the document from the team which is new to you, what were the challenges faced by you?
So there are no much challenges in collecting the information, but the thing is, since the data has to be prepared from scratch, there will be day-to-day activities also in the accounts which has to be taken care. So allotting time particularly for the due diligence, involving all the people in the due diligence only, is wrong. So we have to manage both.
But that is also not. No. See, you were able to get it done. So whether it is with Vivek or other people who are involved there, so you are able to get that information.
Yeah, I have to give the credits to the team also, because they have done a wonderful job.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, so I think we get that appreciation from the owners as well. So let's continue to focus on this customer. It's a very important customer for us, because going forward, once the funding comes to them, they will start growing aggressively. So there's a lot of things they are expecting from us, including making the SOPs, identifying the right SOPs and implementing it, ensuring that the people are following it up. Whatever funds they'll get, the utilization happening correctly. The investor relationship has to become very important. Going forward, you and me will lead the investor relationship. All the meetings, we need to have a perfect MIS, which we demonstrate to the investors and the owners. So yeah, it's going to be good challenge, which going forward we are going to take it up, and good exciting things, because maybe in next few years, 1 or 2 years, they will go for IPO. When they go for IPO, we would be again doing a lot of stuff for the IPO side and make them IPO ready. So great. A really a commendable job done by you and the team members from the client side. But keep doing it. We have lot many more projects are coming up. So at CFO angle, this is what opportunity every young chartered accountant should get, to learn, okay, and grow their own career in terms of the learnings which will keep coming on the way. Okay, best of luck, do good, and God bless. Chartered accountant.